Welcome back! In this section, we'll go through the layout settings of our Animals Puzzle application on different target devices. One of the nice layout features is the adaptability to the target device's size. This includes size compatibility with mobile phones, tablets, and other touchscreen devices. Devices these days are equipped with accelerometer sensors, which sense whether the device is oriented in landscape or portrait mode. Windows Store apps are able to use this orientation sensing in the code, giving developers options to dynamically customize the layout. Another feature is snapping, which allows you to run two Windows Store apps side by side. The last feature is Semantic Zoom, which alters the content to show more or less information as the user zooms in and out. Semantic Zoom acts as a shortcut by letting users navigate long lists of content without scrolling. Users can zoom out and select the area they want to view in more detail. So let's continue on improving the layout for our Animals Puzzle project. The system requirements for this tutorial are Microsoft Windows 8 and Microsoft Visual Studio 2012. In this section, we'll start by viewing our Animals Puzzle application in different orientations and observing what customizations are required. Start by opening the Animals Puzzle project we started in Section 1. If you are just joining us, you can download the solution completed up to this point in the project files in the project page and in the player. There are a few options available for running the project. These options are designed for different targets such as a simulator, a local machine, and a remote machine. Select Simulator and then press the play button or press F5. After the application has loaded, click on the Birds group title. Notice how the group picture and the items pictures are all lined up and the layout looks good. Now, on the right-hand side, click on either rotate button so that the simulator is in portrait mode. Here, you can see that the group items are being cut off at the edge of the screen. It would look much nicer to bring the items under the group picture. Next, go back to the start screen. And while in portrait mode, click on one of the items like Eagle. You can see that the text is cut off on the right-hand side as well. It would look more professional if all the text was under the item picture, more like a newspaper column. So where can we fix these issues? To close the simulator, press Ctrl, Alt, and F4, and then press the Stop button. Open GroupDetailPage.xaml, and immediately after the list view that is used for vertical scrolling for snap mode, add the following code. I have prepared this code already, so I'll just drag and drop it from my toolbox. I recommend you pausing the video at this point so that you can copy this code into your own solution. Next, find the visual state element whose name is Full Screen Portrait and add the following code for Item List View and Portrait Scroll Viewer. Again, I'm just going to copy in some prepared code and format it a little nicer. Next, comment out the statement below that contains storyboard.targetName item grid view. Finally, run the application again by pressing the play button or F5 to verify your changes. After the application has loaded, click on the Birds group title. Ensure that when the orientation is in portrait mode, all the items have moved below the group picture. Next, close the simulator by pressing Ctrl, Alt, and F4, and then press the Stop button. Open ItemDetailPage.xaml, and immediately after the flip view named Flip View, add the following code. This is a flip view for portrait mode. And again, I'd suggest pausing the video to write this code into your own solution. Next, find the visual state element named Full Screen Portrait and add the following code. Again, I'm just going to paste in some prepared code. Finally, run the application again by pressing the play button or pressing F5, and then select Eagle while in portrait mode. Confirm that the text is aligned properly by scrolling down. This concludes the first tutorial on improving the layout for different target devices. Next, we will look at enhancing more layout features, so I'll see you then.